Come on, you know you want to go. Yeah, live, we're live. Oh, very bad connection. Wow, dude, I just went down to 1 bar. Are you serious? This whole area out here is horrible. Huh?
We're about to get on time.
Are we? Well, I just went flying with the birthday boy. Birthday boy! What? And we had a really long flight. Like, we took both of the birds to basically their extent that they could be flown to. What's up, Vicente? And so, yeah, no, we just took the P3 and the Solo out into the middle of nowhere. Happy birthday, player. Gosh, all this bad signal. I got 1 bar. This is so stupid. I hate coming out to these no cell signals work out here. Nothing works out here. Very. This is going to be Come on, let's get some with 1 bar. There we go. We got 3 bars, and I still have bad connection for whatever reason. Whee! That's my phone's in my hand. So, anyways, me and Ron just did an extreme range test with the Magic. He had the Magic Powers and the what's up, Tugbo? Dude, do you ever get full 905 signal in your Solo? I don't know. I guess I never looked. Didn't really pay attention. It gets very good signal though. I mean, you'll see in the video I'm about to put up how far we actually went in the middle of no interference. Like, we're not going to tell you, we're going to let you watch the video, but, like, insanely far. Let's just say it was a very long round trip. I tried to keep his 90%. Yeah, I mean, most of the time I get really high dB output. Like, I don't really have an issue. As long as the alphas are pointed in the direction of the bird, I get pretty good signal range. Like, no issues, really. And the Magic Powers with his parabolic dish, the whole setup that I've been wanting to unleash in a low interference area was phenomenal.
Unleashed the beast today.
Unleashed it today. We pushed the P3 to its like most extent we possibly could range-wise, and I think a lot of people are going to be blown away by how far it actually went with only having a parabolic dish and the Magic Powers app installed. You'll see. So for those of you who have the P3 that haven't installed Magic Powers yet, this will give you a very good idea of how far you can take your bird with no range booster kit. Just the installation and the parabolic dish, and that's it. Nothing else. And the Solo did very well today too with the Alpha antennas on there using the Solex app. So that was a very fun flight. We had a very good time. You enjoyed yourself, yes?
Yes.
Ron went through 2 batteries, and his second battery, he took it even further than the first time. So, I mean, we're talking way out there. Like thug life way out there. Like, it was crazy out there.
I would have went farther, but I was playing around for about 5 minutes.
Ron would have gone further, except he was playing around a little bit for the first time, and then basically he got down to where it said low battery power, and it had to return to home. So Ron pushed it to its extreme today, but we think we can go further.
Oh, yeah.
What up, Brian? Andy, okay, you know the Solex will tell you your signal strength. I don't even pay attention to that, really. I just, as long as it says good signal, I just fly. I mean, it's not really something that's on my mind, but I do hear people that say using 1 alpha antenna and 1 stock antenna works pretty well, too, so we'll have to test that at some point. Is there life on Mars?
No, but Neptune there is.
No, but Neptune, okay.
That's how far I went.
That's how far I went. I went to Neptune, bitches. That's awesome. Oh, I updated GoPro and it no longer compatible with the Solo. Well, what did you update it with? God, I cannot hold the phone steady.
You know how I feel.
Huh?
Now you know how I feel.
I know, well, we can always put it in the hold. No, we can't. I don't even want to do that. Does it?
Yeah, like you put it in and then it just goes.
It just bounces around. Oh, that's
it's like
junk.
a limp.
Junk.
It needs Viagra.
It needs Viagra. Oh, are we in Waimama again?
Yeah, we're in
Little Mexico right now. This is hilarious.
Literally.
Wayne says happy birthday, Ron.
Thank you, bud.
I've taken mine right at 2 miles. Well, Ron went pretty
not bad. That's all.
Pretty far. You're gonna have to watch this video see how far Ron really went.
I'll have a video tonight after dinner.
Pretty extreme. Let's just say that it was pretty extreme.
2 miles, I'll give you a round of applause.
He says 2 miles. I clap for you. I clap. Good job. Anyways, so what are we doing? Birthday boy.
We are going to Kobe.
Kobe's, which is like a hibachi grill.
Yeah.
They cook food in front of you. Yeah, we'll try to do a live stream there too.
Probably.
Brad says happy birthday.
Thank you.
Was re-entry fun?
Yeah, the Sonic Boom was awesome.
Sonic Boom was awesome.
Countdown.
To version 5. With what camera? You got to be more specific, man. Which camera did you have? What camera are you using, brother? Because I have 5.0 on mine. It works perfect. I had to actually update it to 5.0 before it worked with the Solex or Solo. Can't wait to see. Well, his video will be up later. All right, we finally got signal back again. Happy birthday, Ron.
Thank you.
Everybody's giving you birthday shout-outs,
Yeah.
bro. Birthday
My grandma
shout-outs.
needs to send me $31 like she sends me $1 for every year that I'm age.
Yeah. What up, guys? Happy birthday, Ron.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
I have a strip shop.
Re-entry is always fun. Yeah, buddy. Just
I was
purchases.
getting nervous when I was coming back.
Well, I was getting nervous for the Solo battery, to be honest with you.
Yeah, you were good.
The Solo battery was, it didn't do too bad. We'll explain that. But for those of the people that say you can't take the Solo very far, I call you a liar. We took this Solo pretty freaking far
You did
today.
a solo almost 2
Yeah,
miles.
I went until I started feeling uncomfortable with the battery level, but perfect FPV. That's what happens if you take the Solo all the way down on the battery. Well, it'll keep flying until it
Guys.
dies. It'll run out of
Oh, yeah.
battery. It'll just crash if it runs out. Dude, Ron was there. I landed the Solo one time on 1% battery in a parking lot.
And some guy having
And
a party
some guy,
under him.
right as I was bringing the Solo down on 1%, some guy shot into the parking spot I was trying to land in. And I was like still like 20 feet high, and I'm like, oh my god, this is going to end so bad. Like, I'm just waiting for the battery to stop and it just land on this dude's car and smash his windshield. It was bad. It was really bad.
It was bad.
But I did ride the Solo all the way to 1%, so we know it can do it.
That's big coin.
Does the Solo just come back home? If it loses range, it will just come back home. However, you can stop the flight by hitting the brake once you get signal again and keep pushing it. But I didn't lose signal one time. I didn't even have it say weak signal. I ran out of battery power before. Like, I got down to like 62% and I went, that's it. I'm way too far out. We need to start bringing it back. So FPV was phenomenal with the Alpha antennas. And like I said, I'm sure other people have gone further, but we were flying at what, 22, 23 miles?
Yeah.
About 23 miles per hour, so we weren't pushing them hard. We were just taking it nice and easy out there, giving them a good range test. So
I'm trying to learn more.
who kicked whose ass? Well, in the first one, Ron, no, I did. I did until you got signal back and I got worried about my battery, so I started bringing her home. Ron still pushed it further.
I'm trying to just learn to control, do everything smooth. That's what I'm trying to do.
Do everything smooth. Yeah,
From-
Ron as well. He's still working on how to.
From
how
the
to
controls
controls.
to camera, if I want to go down at the same time, I'm trying to.
What are you guys up to right now? We're driving back from, God, the middle of
No,
nowhere.
it's called Fort Lonesome.
We were at Fort Lonesome, if anybody wants to look that. Well, we weren't at Fort Lonesome.
We were
at the
there.
grocery store at Fort Lonesome. So there you go. If anybody wants to look up our location, middle of nowhere.
The grocery
Right.
store that has gas pumps.
Seriously, yeah. The grocery store that has like twist pumps, like to give yourself gas. We were there. Old school, dude. Crazy. So, anyways.
Brian missed out, man.
Well, yeah, Brian was supposed to fly with us too. The Drone On. Well, now he's just Drone On.
Drone On.
He's changed his name from the Drone On dude to just Drone On. So that's his channel now.
But, I mean, he
He
had
was
something
supposed to
come
fly
up.
with us today, but didn't. Apparently, something came up for him, so he didn't go out with us. We were gonna do because we were gonna test his. Well, he's got the parabolic dish, but doesn't have magic powers. So we were gonna try to run all three birds at the same time.
But he wants to do it tomorrow.
Oh, he still wants to fly tomorrow? Oh, we may just come out here again tomorrow then.
Yeah.
I just went to Cape Disappointment like 2 weeks ago. I can't control camera settings on the Solo through the gimbal. Really? I would just factory data reset the camera and just reinstall the firmware and see what happens. Sometimes you have to do some really simple things to get it to work. Like sometimes you just have to reset everything to get it to work. I don't know, man. That's just birds for
Or
you.
do what Dan does. Take it apart and put it back together.
Do what Dan does. Take it apart and put it back together. Make it better. Yeah! I'm with it.
3 extra screws. Yeah.
3 extra screws. Where did these come from? We don't need those. They didn't have a place when I put it back together. They don't have anywhere to go. What are you going on multi-GP ever? You guys, I will. I just... I had... Look. Everyone, I can't just buy a quad right now. I just sacrificed a whole bunch of money so that I could buy my parents some kayaks. That's been the stall point for me of buying a race quad. is that I had to buy them what they wanted first.
I think next month in September is when me and you are gonna get back in our.
Well, and I agree with that because
I'm out for 3 more
I'm
weeks.
still saving up for my vacation to go with this guy to what are the mountains? Smoky Mountains. So I can't blow money right now again because we're still planning the vacation trip at the end of this month. So
I can't cancel it because it's already paid for.
So once I get back into the rift of things, I can start saving money. Then we'll buy a race quad and we'll start doing all that fun stuff. So
what do race quads?
What do race quads go for? Depends on what you're looking for.
Like,
my shoulder's falling asleep
I
here.
wouldn't mind getting one to try it.
Hey Dan, what did you get Ron for his birthday? A long range flight. I got him a long range flight. I can't hold it anymore. My shoulder just went to sleep. It's killing me. Putting it up here does not work. Oh man, people ask all these questions.
Welcome to the Kia Life.
Hold on a sec. Yeah, this thing is a box. How do you factory reset a GoPro? Well, I'm sure you can just go to Hard Reset GoPro, and someone will show you on YouTube. Perks of YouTube. What we call it, YouTube University. You can learn anything on YouTube, man. Rich T says, "Happy birthday, Ron." Hey, Rich, you were asking about the 64 gig card. Can it work in the Phantom 3?
Yes.
Yes.
That's what I used today.
The 64 gig card did work in the P3S. So if anybody was wondering, you don't have to stick with standard cards. You can use those big, high output cards, man. Those Ultra HD cards do work. So
this flight was for Rich.
Yeah, this flight was for Rich. He was taking this flight for you. We decided we were going to go out into the middle of nowhere to do this flight today, and we absolutely went out to the middle of nowhere. Nowhere. Yeah, we went to a place called Lonesome. If that tells you anything. So, hey Dan, if I fly the Solo to 1%, will that affect the battery's performance? Absolutely. After I flew it to 1%, what happened? The battery was no good after that, and we ended up having to get another battery. So yes. But just so you're aware, it can fly to 1% if you need to save the Solo versus the battery. So you have to make a choice. Do I save the Solo or do I save the battery? I mean, it's no brainer for me. I'm going to save the Solo. I can always replace the battery.
I learned one thing today. Make sure the P3 is off and you take the battery off.
Hubson Choice says, Shally Liu says hi. Tell Shally I said hi.
I wonder what she got.
Hey girl. You done with Hubson yet? Hey.
She got big butter now.
Shally ignored me when I had Hubson problems. Shally couldn't ignore me. I was too upfront and personal with the company. They had no choice but to listen.
I want to see a picture of her.
I don't even know what she looks like. I know what Annie looks like. I don't know what Kevin looks like either. And then you got Sam Lee. But anyways, guys. So if I'm flying and I get down to like 10%, will it turn around and come home? No.
You should have came home a long time
No,
ago.
you should have already been on your return home journey. You should have been coming home a long time ago. You can fly the Solo to 0% while you're still at 400 feet. It's not going to come home. It's not the smart battery like the Phantom. It is a smart battery, but not like the Phantom. Totally different worlds.
Mine came back at 62%.
His will automatically say, hey, look, man, you're at basically the PNR, point of no return.
Yeah.
And it'll make you turn around automatically and start flying itself back. The Solo does not do that. You can push that sucker all the way to 0. So
Let us know how that works out for you.
definitely OTW. Def OTW, yeah. Wow, I did not know that. I'm glad you told me. Yeah, oh yeah, no, the Solo never lets me know when it's too low to come back. Otherwise, when we did the 1% thing, it would have already made a decision and come down by itself. So, what's your flight time? Today was pretty superb. Not gonna lie, I got a very decent flight time. We're also pushing them pretty hard though. So the further you go out, the more battery it's gonna take, the more juice it's gonna take to transmit signal, all the fun stuff. I mean, so we were also flying at about 22 to 23 miles per hour for the whole flight. I don't know, man. We easily got 16 or 17 minutes out of the Solo, no issues. I came back on what, 40, like 41% battery. So we still probably could have pushed it further, but I just got uncomfortable and brought it back. So, easily 15 to like 16 minutes maybe, and I landed it from. Like I said, you'll have to watch the video so you have an understanding how far I went in that time allotted. So, how windy was it? No. Wasn't very windy at all. I don't even see the trees moving around here very much, so not a lot of wind.
2 to 3 minutes.
Sweet, I'm getting around 15 or so. That's great. Oh yeah, I mean, it covered 15 minutes easily. The whole flight was probably like 15. So on 48%, I need to land by, they say, 15% won't damage the solo battery. So as long as you land before you hit 15%, then you won't cause the solo any damage. So I still had a little flight time in me if I wanted to push it, but you know, I landed on 42%. So what percentage do you decide to bring back your solo to get 16 minutes? Well, I mean, I turned around at 62%, and we were very far out. So, and no joke, we were way out there. I turned around. I started getting a little uncomfortable. At 62%, I saw the battery color change to like, it goes through a couple different phases. It goes to orange, and then red. Red is no good. But I started bringing her back.
How long that building is.
And coming to Florida next month. I try to meet up with everybody. If you're in town visiting, man, let me know.
It's a date.
Look, man, how do I have bad signal and I've got... Yeah, that's stupid. NASA says, was that you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
He doesn't... Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, man. Certainly wasn't us. No idea what you're talking about. If I fly my 1 mile away, what is the safe battery percentage to come back? Brian, let's just say we went well over... No. Let's just say we went well over a mile, and I was still very comfortable. So, solo performed admirably today.
You're ready to go to bed.
Are you? Can't go to bed yet. Gosh, what happened to the stupid messages? There we go.
Ah, shit.
But nice, guys. Glad you guys had a great flight. We did. We got to go edit footage now before dinner. So.
I'm doing mine after dinner.
That's where I was born at, Miami, baby. Yeah, buddy. All right, I keep getting bad signal warnings, so we're going to go ahead and shut this down. People are disappearing from the live stream, so apparently we're getting boring.
Richard will call you.
But yeah, let me look at some of this footage, and we'll see you guys in a bit. All right. Happy birthday, Ron.
Yeah. Oh wait, hold on.
What? My birthday's Friday. What does that have to do with it? Bill Thomas, Coast to Coast, wants everyone to know his birthday's Friday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Coast to Coast. So, alrighty, guys.
Y'all be safe.
Toodaloo! I got some Star Wars stuff I'm going to send you. That would be awesome. Nothing like adding stuff to the wall, man. The Star Wars wall. I got a big plaque of goodness going on up there.
And you actually get to have your own Star Wars shit.
Yeah, hey. We'll talk about that. not this live stream. Alrighty, guys. Toodaloo!